Imagine a place on Earth, a place of incredible beauty. This place is Kiribati. It is a small island nation. It rests in the vast Pacific Ocean. 33 coral atolls form Kiribati. These islands are scattered wide, they are like jewels on blue silk. This nation is truly unique, its story must be heard. Kiribati is home to the Kiribati people. They have lived here for centuries, their lives are tied to the ocean. The sea provides food and pathways, it shapes their culture, their beliefs. They are skilled fishers and sailors. Their connection to nature is deep, yet this bond is now threatened. A great danger looms over them. Their ancient home is at risk. These islands are incredibly low-lying. Most sit just a few feet above sea level. This makes them very vulnerable. A small change in the ocean, a tiny rise in water. It can mean disaster here. This is the reality for Kiribati, a fragile paradise on the edge. The Earth is warming. This is a scientific fact. Human activities are the main cause. We burn fossil fuels like coal and oil. This releases gases into the air. These gases trap heat, like a blanket around the planet. The planet gets hotter and hotter. This is called global warming. It has many serious effects. One major effect is melting ice. Ice sheets in Greenland are melting. Glaciers in Antarctica are melting. Mountain glaciers are also shrinking. Where does this melted water go? It flows into the oceans. This makes the sea levels rise. The oceans are getting fuller. This is a slow, steady process, but it is happening now. Another reason seas rise is thermal expansion. When water gets warmer, it expands. It takes up more space. The oceans are absorbing much heat. This trapped heat warms the water, so the ocean water expands. This also adds to rising sea levels. These two factors work together. Melting ice and warmer water. They push sea levels higher. The people of Kiribati see the changes, they see them every single day. Their land is slowly shrinking, the ocean creeps closer and closer. High tides are now much higher, they flood homes and villages. Roads become covered with seawater. Children cannot go to school. Daily life is constantly disrupted. This is their new, hard reality. Saltwater is a big problem. It seeps into the fresh water sources. Underground water lenses are tainted. This is the water people drink. It is the water for their crops. Taro and breadfruit plants die. These are important food sources. Finding clean drinking water is hard. People get sick more often. The health of the nation suffers. Coastal erosion is eating the islands. The waves wash away the land. Coconut trees fall into the sea. These trees provide food and materials. Graveyards are being lost. Ancestral burial sites disappear. This is deeply painful for the people. It is like losing their history. The culture of Kiribati is rich. It has been passed down for generations. It is a culture of the sea. Traditional songs tell ancient stories, stories of gods and heroes, stories of navigation and survival. Dances are powerful and graceful. They express joy, sorrow, and history. The movements mimic birds and waves. These arts are vital to their identity. Community is very important in Kiribati. People live in extended families. They share resources and support each other. The Maneaba is the community meeting house. It is the heart of every village. Important decisions are made here. Celebrations and ceremonies take place. Elders are respected for their wisdom. They guide the younger generations. This social fabric is strong. Traditional skills are still practiced. Men are expert fishermen. They know the ways of the ocean. They build canoes called outriggers. These canoes are fast and stable. Women weave beautiful mats and baskets. They use pandanus leaves. These crafts are both useful and artistic. These skills connect them to their ancestors. They show deep knowledge of nature. Kiribati is a place of stunning beauty. Imagine endless stretches of white sand. These beaches meet clear turquoise waters. Palm trees sway gently in the breeze. The lagoons are calm and inviting. They shimmer in many shades of blue. Coral reefs teem with colorful fish. This is a true tropical paradise. Its beauty can capture your heart. It feels like a dream. The atolls themselves are wonders. They are rings of coral islands. These rings surround a central lagoon. The land is often very narrow. You can see the ocean on one side and the lagoon on the other. Sunrises and sunsets are spectacular. They paint the sky with fire. The stars at night are brilliant. Far from city lights, they shine bright. Marine life in Kiribati is diverse. The coral reefs are gardens of the sea. They support countless species. Fish of every shape and color live here. Sea turtles nest on the beaches. Dolphins play in the waves. The ocean is full of life. This makes Kiribati special. It is a hotspot of biodiversity. This natural heritage needs protection. This beauty is fragile. The Kiribati people are survivors. They have lived on these remote atolls for thousands of years. Life has always been challenging. They faced droughts and storms. They dealt with limited resources. But they adapted and endured. Their spirit is strong and resilient. They are not easily defeated. This history gives them courage. Their ancestors were amazing navigators. They sailed vast distances across the Pacific. They used only stars, waves, and birds. They had deep knowledge of the ocean. This knowledge was passed down. It allowed them to find tiny islands in a huge, empty sea. This skill shows their intelligence. It shows their connection to nature. They are people of the ocean. This spirit of resilience is still alive. The Kiribati are not passive victims. They are actively fighting for their future. They are raising their voices. They are telling the world their story. They are implementing adaptation projects, building seawalls, planting mangroves, exploring new ways to grow food. They are seeking innovative solutions. Their determination is inspiring. However, resilience has its limits. Kiribati is like a canary in a coal mine. Miners used to take canaries underground. If dangerous gases were present, the canary would get sick first. This warned the miners of danger. Kiribati is that early warning for the entire planet. What is happening there now will happen in other places later if we do not act. The fate of Kiribati is not isolated. Many low-lying coastal areas worldwide are at risk from rising seas. Major cities are threatened. Millions of people could be displaced. Think of Bangladesh, think of Vietnam, think of Florida. Small island nations are on the front line. They are the most vulnerable, but they are not the only ones. This problem affects us all. Kiribati contributes very little to climate change. Their carbon emissions are tiny, yet they suffer the worst consequences. This is a profound injustice. The rich, industrialized nations are historically responsible for emissions. They have a moral duty to help, to support those most affected. Climate change is an ethical issue. The situation in Kiribati is urgent. There is no time to waste. Action is needed immediately. We must reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This is the root cause of the problem. The world must transition to clean energy, away from fossil fuels. Every country must do its part. Ambitious climate targets are essential. This is the most important solution. Kiribati also needs help to adapt. They need resources for adaptation projects, building stronger seawalls, protecting freshwater sources, developing salt-resistant crops, exploring options like land reclamation or even floating structures. These measures are expensive. International climate finance is crucial. Developed nations must provide support. Planning for potential relocation is hard, but it may become necessary. This is called migration with dignity. It means people can move safely, with support and respect. Their rights and culture must be protected. The story of Kiribati is heartbreaking. It is a story of loss of land, loss of homes, potential loss of a whole culture. Imagine your own home disappearing, imagine your history washed away. This is the reality for the Kiribati. Their sorrow is deep and real. We should feel empathy for them. Their tears should be our tears. But this is also a story of hope. Hope in the resilience of the human spirit, hope in the beauty of Kiribati, hope in the power of global solidarity. The Kiribati are not giving up. They are fighting for their survival. Their courage is a beacon. We must stand with them. We must not let them face this alone. Their hope must become our hope. The future of Kiribati is uncertain. It hangs in the balance. The choices we make today will determine their fate. Will we act decisively? Will we show compassion and justice? Or will we stand by and watch as a nation, a culture disappears? This is a moral test for humanity. History will judge our response. Let us choose action over apathy. Let us choose solidarity over indifference. Support Kiribati in their struggle. Raise your voice for climate justice. Demand that world leaders act.